right here. Hello again to everybody. The cat is getting ready. Uh, okay, let me share my screen. Let's start with our warm up until the rest of the people come in. This is a very random warm up because it's actually trying to guess some movies from, okay? Now, these movies are Disney movies. So I don't know if you're a fan of, of animated movies, but they're very classic Disney movies. Yeah. So we're going to make like a little competition, and I want to see who can guess more movies. Yeah. So I'm going to show you the picture. There are, I think, 10 movies, and I want you to put in the chat in just one message the ones that you get. Like you put the number and you put what you believe is the movie. Okay? For this warm up, I will give you 5 minutes is too much. 3 minutes to think. Okay? I'll show you the picture. You have 3 minutes to think. In the chat, write as many answers as you can. Okay, ready? Is it clear? Yes, yes. So let's give it a try. There you go. Okay, I have 10 animated movies. Tell me which movies each one of these is. Okay, and you put it in the chat box. 2 minutes starting. Oh, well, I said three, right? I said three. So 3 minutes starting now. Okay, you have 3 minutes to think. Which are the names of these movies? Of course, in English. I don't want the name in Spanish. Okay, the name in English. Oh, I already received one message, but send me one message with everything. One with everything. And you're doing good, Marianne. But send me one with everything. Okay, let me see. Okay, one message with everything. Just start writing. When time's up, you send it.
Mis buenas tardes, disculpe, recién entro y no sé qué están haciendo.
We are just warming up. Okay, just warming up. If you can guess the names of these movies, when the time finishes, you're going to send me a message with the names of the movies. Okay, we have now 2 minutes. Just one message, people, just one message. You have a minute and a half. Think, think, think. And when time's up, you send me the message. Ginger, send it privately because you're telling the answer to the other people. This is like a competition. Let's see who can guess more movies. Okay, 30 seconds, people, 30 seconds. Send it privately. You're going to tell the answers to everybody. Okay. 15 seconds now. Oh, now I receive a lot. Elizabeth, very good. And Fernanda. Let's see who has more. Okay, 1 second time. Okay, now if you want to participate, send me at this moment everything that you could guess. Okay, I'll count to 10. I have Elizabeth, Fernanda, Damaris, Corina, Nicolás. Okay, let's see who has one. Okay, time's up. Nobody can send more messages. And let's see, I have Jimmy with 3. We'll see if they're okay. Elizabeth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost all of them. Okay, then I have 3, 4, 5, 6 from Fernanda. Marianne has 3. Damaris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Perdón, me voy a conectar un ratito por ahí. Ya,
9.
ya vengo, Beatriz. Ya.
Cuando voy a pedir.
Llega bien.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicolás, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think so far, Ricardo have 3, 6, 7. Okay, Elizabeth is the one that has more. Now let's see if they're correct. Number 1, of course, is Frozen. Everybody says Frozen, that's okay. Number 2 here, it's the Lion King, correct. Number 3, Aladdin. Number 4, The Beauty and the Beast. Number 5, it's Alice in Wonderland. Number 6 would be Snow White. Number 7, Aristocats. Number 8, The Book of the Jungle Book. And number 9 is Little Mermaid. And number 10 is Dumbo. So Elizabeth, you're the winner, Elizabeth. Okay, very, very good. Here, I have Gonzalo, you were just missing number 7. Number 7 is Aristocats. And this is not the Wizard of Oz. This is a Snow White. Okay, just to relax a little bit before we start. And today, we're going to pick up where we left, what we left undone yesterday. And the first thing is a group activity. What are you going to do? You're going to ask questions to each other, and you're going to look for somebody that says yes. Okay, for example, that will be your first question. Do you have a pet? Yes. How long you have it? For 3 years. So you're going to put the name of the people that have pets. Do you have a bike? Yes. How long you have it? I don't know, since I was 10 years old. We're going to write here the name of the person that answered yes. Actually, you're not going to write it. We're just going to talk about it. So I'm going to give you, I think 10 minutes is enough to work in groups of maybe 6 or 7. I'm just going to make 4 breakout rooms. And what you have to do is to ask this question, okay? Do you have a pet? How long you have it? Do you have a bike? How long have you have it? Do you live in a modern flat? Remember, flat is an apartment. How long have you lived there? Do you live near the school or near the university? How long have you lived there? Yeah. So make questions and answers. I'll give you 10 minutes so you can work in groups. And when we come back, I'm going to make you ask and answer some questions. Okay? When you come back, I will say, I know, Ricardo, ask one question to Wendy. Then Wendy, ask one question to the other person. Okay? And we are going to work like that. So you get ready in your groups, and then you come to me already with your questions made. Is that clear? What you have to do, just ask and answer these questions in groups, okay? 4 groups, 10 minutes, ask as many questions as you can. Okay, there's no group leader now. Somebody just take the lead and remember that. Let me take a chapter of these questions and I'll put them in WhatsApp so everybody has the questions on. Okay. So groups. Now for groups and take time to talk about it. Okay, just 10 minutes, no more than that. Okay, ready? Click join, go to your groups and ask these questions. Okay, ask the questions to each other. So quickly click join, go to your groups. So Ingrid, click join. Yes, Elizabeth, click join. Gonzalo, join your group. Wendy, join your group. Emilia, join.
Miss, no me aparece para ingresar al grupo pequeño.
No. Okay, so I'll send you to another room. Now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Emilia, any trouble getting into a group?
No, ¿me puede poner en el grupo 2?
Okay. There you go. Wendy. Okay, Wendy. You have to get into your group, okay, when you get there. I'm going to
Teacher, good afternoon. ¿Podría volverme a colocar en el grupo? Es que me salí sin querer.
okay. So you should have the invitation filled. Okay, I'm going to move you to another group. Go ahead. Okay, when you click join, so you can go to your group.
How long? How long?
I've been living here for about 5 years.
Okay. Do you live near this school?
No, I don't.
How long have you lived there?
I haven't.
Okay. Maybe do you want to ask me?
You, I can ask you. Okay. Do you know anybody from another country?
Yes, I do.
And how long do you know him or her?
I have known him since 2020.
Okay, very good. Remember, how long have you, and then the verb. Okay, how long have you known that person? How long have you been? How long have you been lived? Okay, okay, very good. Continue. Going to another group.
In the case of Jimmy, you are you have married? You're married? Married? Do you
In
are
this case, the question, are you married?
are you
Are you
married?
married?
Okay. Are you or not? Jimmy.
Jim.
Aaron, yeah. Okay, okay, Aaron.
And no, I'm not por el momento.
For the moment, okay. Your turn to choose one to ask a question. Aaron.
Eh, Hug a peg para Damaris.
Okay, make the question correctly, Aaron. Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet?
Okay. You do hug a peg.
First the verb, do you? Do you have a pet?
I don't have a pet.
Number.
Me toca preguntar a mí, a Marian. Do you, do you have
Are you finished? Okay, I ran out of time, so I cannot get into all the groups. Okay, I
Ay,
hope
pero
you
todavía
finished.
todavía no habíamos terminado.
You didn't finish? Okay, it doesn't matter, okay? Right now, I'm going to ask, so we can keep going with that. Let me show you the questions again. And let's make sure that we make the questions in the correct way, okay? So here you go. Let me ask a few people. For example, okay. So Marianne, could you ask the first question to anybody? You pick the first.
Okay, Alan, do you have a pet?
Okay, Alan, do you have a pet?
Yes, I have.
Okay, ask the second question.
How long it?
How long have you have it?
How long have you it?
Forget the verb.
I have it for 4 years.
Okay, very good, Alan. Now, Alan, ask a question to another person. You pick the second question.
Okay. Damaris,
Okay, ask the question.
do you have a bait? A bucket?
A bike?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have a bike.
Okay, next question. Alan, how long? How long?
How long have you have it?
Yes, very good.
I have a bike since 2019.
Okay, I have had
I
a
have
bike
had a bike
since 2000, 2019. 2019. Okay, in the case of the years, just a little tip. We say two numbers, except for 2000, 2001, 2003, 4, 5, until 2009. Then we go again, 2010, 2011, 2024, okay? So only this period of 2000 to 2009, we say the whole thing, yeah? So just after two. Okay, Damari, ask a question to somebody else. Question number 3.
For Jocelyn,
Okay.
do you live in a mother flat?
Yes.
How long live in a mother
Okay.
flat there?
Two verbs, Damari. How long have you lived? How long have you lived? The auxiliary and the main verb. Okay, answer, Jocelyn.
I have lived there for 10 years.
Okay, very good. Now, Jocelyn, next question to anybody you want.
Okay. To Ricardo.
Okay.
Okay.
Ricardo, do you live near this school?
Yes, I live near that school.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
I live near the school since I have memory.
Okay, okay, very good. Now, Ricardo, ask somebody the next question. Do you know? Who would you like to ask?
To Corina.
Okay, ask Karina.
Okay. Do you know anybody from another country?
Yes, I have known.
Yes, I
How
do.
long,
Yes, I do. Mhm.
how long do you know him or her?
How long have you
Have
known
you have you known him or her?
I have known she
her?
since 2014.
Okay, remember, I have known her. Okay, we can also use the contraction, and it's more common, people. Instead of saying I have known, I can say I've. Okay, I've known her. It's more common in speaking to use the contraction. Okay, let's continue. Corina, ask somebody.
I want to ask to Ginger.
Okay,
Ginger, mm, a ver, sería Ginger, have you known anybody from, no, have you been a fan of a football team?
okay, but Corina, in this case, are you? Are you a fan?
Okay, are you a fan of a football team?
I have been fan of a football team since I was 12 years old.
Okay, but you're answering the second question, so it's okay, yeah? So are you a fan of the football team? Yes, I am, okay? Or you can say, yes, I'm the fan of Barcelona or Emelec or any football team, yeah? And then Corina asked the question, how long have you been a
How
fan?
long,
Mhm.
how long, uh, how long do you are a fan?
Okay, have you been?
Mm,
Okay, she already
It's the
answered
same.
that. You already answered that. Okay, Ginger, ask a question to somebody else. This question.
Gonzalo,
Okay.
how long have you, no, are you married?
Before, member of a club. This question, Ginger.
Okay.
This one.
And how
Are you?
are you a member of a club or organization?
Yes, I'm member of the Barcelona Sporting Club.
Okay. Now, next question, Ginger. How long?
How long have you been
Mhm.
a member of a club or organization?
I have been a fan since 1992, since I was born.
Okay. Okay. Since you were born. Now, Gonzalo, last question. Ask somebody.
Eh, eh, a cualquiera.
Mhm. You pick.
Eh, mm, mm, a Jimmy.
Okay. Why Jimmy? Ask Darwin because he is married. Ask Darwin.
Okay, Darwin, are you married?
Okay, Darwin, are you married?
Yes. Yes, I have been married for 40 years.
14?
14 years.
14 years.
14.
Okay. Yes, 14. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. So remember, the first question we're asking in present. We want to know like a fact. And then when we ask how long, we use the present perfect because we want to know when it started and it's a situation that is still true. Okay. something that started in the past and continues until the present. Very good. Okay, very good. I like that when I get into the group, two groups that I could be there on time. There were some people taking the lead, and that's very good. Okay, so excellent. I saw Ricardo and Jocelyn uh, taking the lead in the question. That was very good. So let's continue. And I have just one more activity about what we saw yesterday on phobia. And here we're going to read about a treatment for phobia. Okay? Some people believe that there's no way to eliminate a phobia, that is a fear that you cannot control. But actually, there are some things, some therapies, some treatments that people can go through to be able to eliminate these phobias from their life. Okay, so let's read about this, and then we are going to move on to our next topic. So, scared of spiders, take this pill. Let me hear Fernanda help me reading the first paragraph. Fernanda.
Okay, scared of spiders? Take this pill. There are many different kinds of phobias, and they affect at least a quarter of the population. But doctors believe that they may soon have a cure. They have discovered that a drug which is given to patients suffering from tuberculosis can also help people to overcome their phobias.
Okay, thank you, Fernanda. Ricardo, could you continue?
The normal treatment for the people with strong phobia is some kind of exposure therapy. The most commonly used exposure therapy involves gradually exposing people to the object or situation that produce the fear. For example, if you had a dentist phobia, you might first sit in the waiting room of the dentist, then talk to the dentist, and then sit in the dentist chair. These exposures are combined with the relation techniques.
Relaxation. Good. Let's continue.
Relation
So,
techniques.
okay, so we have exposure therapy. Let me see who can help me today. Kevin, help me read it. Okay, the last paragraph.
Hi, Miss.
Hello, Kevin. You're driving?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so
Disculpe que...
don't read. No, don't worry.
No,
don't worry.
dígame. Yo lo
Okay,
leo.
but,
Dígame, ya
but
paré.
you're driving. Don't worry. Get home.
Okay.
Let me continue then. Maybe Corina, help me with that. Okay, read the next part.
The normal treatment for the people with strong phobias is some kind of exposure therapy. The most common way used to exposure.
The next paragraph, however. Okay, however.
I was reading, sorry. Okay. However, exposure therapy doesn't not work for everybody, and doctors think that's the new drug, which causes a change to a part of the brain, which is the user is learning and memory. Could be used in the future to make this therapy for more effective. Michael Davis and Emory University School of Medicine is in Atlanta, Georgia, did a study with 13 acrophobic people who are scared of heights and put them in a glass lift that appeared to go up and down. The people who we were given the pill felt much less afraid than those who took a placebo.
Okay, so here we have two options, right? We have a pill, a drug that they think will do something to your brain to make you feel less afraid, and the exposure therapy. Somebody knows any other kind of treatment for phobia? I have no idea, but I don't know, maybe somebody knows. if there's any other treatment. No? No idea? Well, so we have some sentences here, and we have to uh, determine if they are true or false according to the story. Okay, the first one says 30% of people have some kind of phobia. Number two, doctors have created a new drug to cure phobias. Number three, in exposure therapy, people learn to relax when they're exposed to something they're afraid of. Number four, exposure therapy is always successful. Five, the drug affects the way people learn and remember things. And six, the study shows that the drugs help people to lose their fear. I'm not going to tell you the answers or make you answer with me. This time, I want you to do it by yourself. We're going to do it in more. But like you know, I like to tell stories. I'm going to tell you my exposure therapy to bats. Okay? I was really afraid of bats when I was like 14. A bat came down from my house. I live in an apartment. From my house, it stopped in my shoulder and then go to the floor. So since that day, I was even more afraid of that. But when I was like 30 something already, 36, I think, I went into a mission trip, and the field trip was to enter a cave full of bats. Okay, so I was uh, in like leading the group, and I had to go in. So I entered this cave full of bats. I still don't like bats, but I'm not going to run away like crazy as I did before. So this was a very dramatic exposure therapy. Now that I share my story, let's go to Moodle, and I want you to work on these activities. Okay, go to your course, level 4H, unit 9B. Okay, 9B. You already have open 9C because we're going to work on that today. But go to 9B, and this will be your last exercise in this unit. Oh, good, right here. Okay, 6B, read the text and mark the sentences true or false. So if you need it to read again, look at the sentences, and you decide if they're true or false. Okay, let's take 7 minutes to complete this, okay, in case you need to read again. Give me a second, I need to go close one door and then I come, okay? One second. Okay, read carefully. Read carefully. So we have one more minute. Let's wait for Aaron, Corina, Lina, Darwin, Jimmy, still working, Ricardo. Okay, hurry up, hurry up. So very good, Fernanda, Corina, and Damari. Very good. Okay, I have one, two, three, four people still working. 1 minute. Okay, let me just put the enter here. And we are going to continue. At this time, we go to our next topic, okay, the next unit, and it's called Born to Sin. And today we're going to talk about two uh, parent son, uh, well, not parent son relationship, but parent son singers. Okay, we're going to read about Bob Marley and his son, and later we're going to listen about Julio Iglesias and his son. Okay, in both cases, we have pairs of singers. Okay, father and son. So let me let us start. I hope the rest of the people finish. Here I have some words, okay, some events in the life of people. And let's try to put these events in order. So I have be born, marry somebody or get married, go to primary school, have children, go to secondary school, go to university, leave school, separate, get a job, get divorced, retire, fall in love, and die. Okay, some of these things that happen in different orders, but let's try to imagine like the regular common life of somebody. What would be an order that we could put to this event? For example, of course, number one will be what? Okay, just open your microphone and tell me your opinion. We're going to arrange the life of this person. Number one, what will be number one? That's mandatory. Everybody starts in the same way their life. What's number one?
Be born.
Of course, be born. Okay, be born will be number one. Awful number. After you're born, what could be the next thing? After you're born.
Go to primary school.
Go to primary school, yes. So we have number two. What will be number three, maybe?
Leave school.
Leave school? You're not going to
Leave school.
secondary? Okay, maybe, what about going to secondary
Leave
first?
school. Leave school es dejar la escuela.
Yeah, but we have primary school and we have secondary school. So maybe after secondary, we leave school. What do you think? Yeah? Could be? Okay, so let's put number three, go to secondary school, and then number four, leave school. After that, what could happen?
Go to university.
Go to university, right? Ideally, we first go to university. After you go to university, it's in a regular way. What could happen?
Get a job.
Fall in love.
Get,
Wow.
Get a
fall in
job.
love, get a job. As I say, this could happen in different order. Okay, they could happen in different order. But let's say you get a job first. After you get a job,
Fall in love.
Fall in love.
fall in love. Okay, so love came to your life. Now you're in love. After being in love,
Marry.
Get married.
Get
get
married.
married. Okay, let's do number 8. Oh, my numbers. Okay, number 8. Then you get married, have children. Okay, you have children. Now the other parts I don't like them, but what could happen after it?
Get
This is-
divorced.
Get divorced. You first get divorced or you first separate?
Sayonara.
And
Divorce.
then get divorced.
Separate.
Separate. Okay. This is not so good, but okay. Let's say this person separate, and then
Get divorced.
after they separate, they get divorced, and then
Retire.
retire. You grow old. You stop working. You retire, and after you retire,
Die.
Die.
die. Okay. It will be like a logical order, but not necessarily will happen. Okay, let's hope nobody separates here, nobody gets divorced here. Okay, everybody has to die, so I cannot say nobody dies. But this will be like normal things to happen, or can happen in people's lives. Okay, so let me clear all of this. What are we going to, today we're going to talk a little bit about biography. Okay, we're going to see the lives of people. Some of these events are going to be told when we talk about the different lives of people. But right now, let's pay attention to the highlighted words. Okay, we have married, married, primary school, well, primary, children, secondary, university, separate, divorce, retire. I want one volunteer that wants to pronounce all the words. May I have a volunteer? Somebody open the microphone and say, I have a great pronunciation. I'm going to pronounce all of this. Open your microphone, open your microphone. Volunteers, one, two, somebody, let me know. Somebody ready to pronounce? Nobody. Let me see, trust yourself. Come on. Give me a great pronunciation of this word. Nobody? I pick. Okay, so I will pick, since there's no volunteers in the class. Let me work with Jocelyn. Go ahead, Jocelyn. Pronounce all the highlighted words for me.
All of them.
All of them, Jocelyn. Go ahead.
Okay. Get married. Go
Married.
to primary school.
Only the
have
word.
chi-
Only the
Okay.
word. Mhm.
Children. Secondary. University. Separate. Divorce. Retire.
Retired. Okay, this will be married. We don't pronounce the letter E. Married. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm married. So now let's listen to the pronunciation. What are we going to do? I want you to try to identify the stress syllable. I think we talked about this before. The stress syllable is the syllable where you put the accent, okay? And if you put it in a different place, it will sound incorrect. For example, this word is below. The stress is in B, but if I say, I'm sorry, the stress is in low. So if I say below, it's not the same as below. Yeah, so I will put the stress here. If I say the word, for example, let me see, listen, okay? It's listen or listen. So it matters where I put the accent. So what we're going to listen to when the audio pronounce the word is where is the stress, okay? In which syllable of each one of these words you're going to put the stress. Yeah, so listen close.
4.25. Marry somebody. Get married.
Go to primary school.
Have children.
Go to secondary school.
Go to university.
Separate.
Get divorced.
Retire.
Okay, so we're going to pick which is the stress syllable. Okay, and this time I'm going to go with you to Moodle and let's see where is the stress. Okay, you're going to tell me where is it. So this time, go to the course, but we are going to unit 9C. I have to go down here. 9C. Okay, and sorry, let's work with this. Okay, where's the spread of the syllable? And here I will ask some people to help. Remember, here you have the word marry. We say marry or we say Marie. What would be the stress? In ma or in re? You can tell me. I say marry.
Ma in the first one.
In the first, right? Because we don't say Marie. Yeah, that will be a difference in pronunciation. So it's important to put the accent in the correct place. Okay, similar to what we do in Spanish. Yeah. Now, then we have married. And let me see. Alexander, in married, where do you put the accent? Where do
In
you
ma.
put the stress? Also, in ma. Now, what about primary? Wendy, primary. Where do we put the stress? Prime, ma, or in the primary? Ready, Wendy? What would be the stress? Prime, ma, or re?
Prime.
The word is primary. Okay, prime. Now, we have the word. Let's see, I have somebody to tell. Okay, okay, Ricardo. In a minute, you tell me which one. Okay. Now, children, children. Where's the stress syllable? Elizabeth, what do you think? Children. The first syllable or the second syllable?
The first one.
In the first one. Okay. Children. We don't say children. Okay, that's the difference. Now, what about secondary, Magali? Where is the stress in secondary? First, the second, or the third syllable? Again, secondary. Okay, we say secondary, secondary, or secondary. What will be the correct one? The stress in the first syllable, in the second, or in the third syllable?
The second.
Secondary.
Second. The first. Al final, Larry.
Are you sure? Can somebody help my early? Where do we put the
First.
stress? Secondary.
C.
In C, right? Secondary. Yeah, in the first one. Yeah. Now, give me university. Where is the stress in this word? University. What do you think, Jimmy? University. First syllable, second syllable, third syllable, or fourth syllable?
Second.
In the second, yes. Now, the next word, separate. Dante, what do you think? Which syllable with the stress? Separate. In?
The second.
In the second?
Separate.
But the word is separate.
The first.
In the first one. Okay. Now the next one. Then we hear from Ingrid. Ingrid, where's the stress here? In divorce. Divorce. Where do you put the stress in this? First syllable, second syllable, or third syllable? Divorce.
The second.
In the second, yes, very good. And the last one is retire. And Nicolas, in retire, where do you put the stress? The first or in the second?
The second.
In the second, yes. Okay, very good. So we have marriage, married, primary school, children, secondary, university, separate, divorce, retire. Okay, let's finish and let's check. So in pronunciation, the stress of the word is very important. Okay? If you put the stress somewhere else, it's not going to sound correctly. So there you go. Do it a little, but be quick, okay? Be quick, because I have a lot for today. Let's do this quick. There you have the answer.
Miss, what's that activity?
What is this activity? The first activity in Unit 9B. Okay? 9B, vocabulary, the first activity, 1A. Okay, the instruction is look at the highlight words in the list, which syllable is okay, the first activity.
Teacher, excuse me, could you give me other opportunity in the reading in the unit 9B?
Okay. Then I'm going to have a few people asking me for another opportunity in that. Okay. You have to read carefully. Remember that in your exam, you will also have a reading activity. Okay? So be careful. Okay, finish. Finish with this. It was very easy and fast. Okay. Okay, when this ready. Everybody finished or not yet? Let me know, please. Okay. Yeah, send me here, Ricardo, in the message. Send it now so I can eliminate. Okay. But which activity you're talking about? Put it here in the chat. The last activity in 9B, the listening, the reading activity. Let me know if it's that one. Okay. Okay, done. Now let's continue. And I don't know, somebody likes Bob Marley. Bob Marley is the iconic reggae singer. Okay, And today, we're going to read some facts about Bob Marley and his son, that is Siggy, that is also a reggae singer. So, we have to read this carefully, and then we're going to read some facts about the two of them. And from what you read, like using all your logic and reasoning, we're going to determine, sorry, if this fact belongs to Siggy or the fact belongs to Bob. Okay? So it has to be using like your logic, right? So we have Bob Marley and Siggy Marley. Let me read the first part. It says, sorry. Bob Marley is often, well, first, he was born in 1945 and he died in 1981. Very young. Can somebody tell me how many years he lived? Some, some engineer that loves mathematics. So anybody, very easy, okay? How many years he lived? I have lots of, now here I see people. How many years? From 1945 to
36.
36 years. Okay, so Bob Marley died at age 36. Okay, very young. He's often called the father of reggae, but he did more than anybody to make this kind of music popular. How many of you like reggae? And not reggaeton, reggae. Okay, Nicolas raised your hand. Somebody else likes reggae? I like reggae. Not reggaeton necessarily. Well, I like almost every type of music. Uh, so he makes the music popular all over the world. Can somebody tell me from which country is Bob Marley? And reggae comes from that country.
Jamaica, I think.
Jamaica, yes, Jamaica. Yeah. So Bob Marley, he lived 36 years, very young, the father of reggae. He made this music popular all over the world. As Nicolas said, he is from Jamaica. And now his eldest son, that is Siggy, he was born in 1968. So you can see that he didn't have his father for too long, okay? From 1968 to 1981, maybe he was, oh, my mathematics, so that's it. That would be like 13 years when his father died, yeah? Followed his father's footsteps and is a very respected reggae musician, yeah? So here we have the two of them, like father, like son is the title of this story. So we have 10 facts, and using your reasoning, you have to determine if these facts belong to Bob Marley or to Siggy Marley. So first I'm going to ask people to help me read. Okay, number 1, please read Melina. Number 2, Gonzalo. Number 3, Damaris. Number 4, Marianne. Number 5 will be a second. Number 5, Darwin. Number 6, please read Nayeli. Number 7, Aaron. Number 8, Andres. Number 9, Emilia. And number 10, Alan. Okay? So read, just read. You read, and then in the chat box, everybody will put, if you think it's Bob Marley, you put BM. And if you think it's Siggy Marley, you're going to put VM, okay? Or B and Z, yeah? But you decide. Your classmates read, and then in the chat box, be ready to decide if it belongs to Siggy or it belongs to Bob, okay? This characteristic. Are we ready, Melina? Read the first one.
He and three of his brothers and sister formed a band called the Melody Makers, and they played at their father's funeral.
Okay, this is very easy to do. Perfect. So, to whom? To Siggy or to Bob? I wanna see answers in the chat box. Number one. Okay. Okay. So Nicolas says Siggy, and Fernando says Siggy. Yeah, you put ZB, Nicolas, but I guess it will be Siggy. Yeah. Who else? Nobody else has an opinion. Marianne also same thing. And yes. Okay. So this fact, thank you. Now I see people paying attention. Okay. And this belongs to Siggy Mark. Number two, please read Gonzalo. Number two. Ready? Ready? Gonzalo, are you ready? Are you there? Gonzalo 1, Gonzalo 2, Gonzalo 3. Kevin, could you help? Read number 2, please.
He had 11 children with several different women. However, he only married one of them, Rita Merrily, in 1966.
1966. Okay, this belongs to whom? Bob or Stevie? He got married in 1966.
Bien.
So, exactly. It's impossible that it was Stevie because he was born in 68. Yeah. So, Bob. So this belongs to Bob Marley. Okay, very good. Number 3, please read Damari.
He has been a musician since he was 10 when his father bought him his first guitar.
So what do you think, Stevie or Bob? Okay, when he was 10, his father bought him his first guitar. C, yes, Ingrid, yes, Fernanda. So yes, okay. This fact belongs to Stevie. Good. Number 4, please read Marianne.
He has lived in Miami for many years with his wife Arlie, and they have 3 children.
Okay, so that belongs to whom? Siggy or Bob? Yes, okay. Bob only married one of these women that he had children with and was Rita. So Orly is Siggy's wife. So we have Siggy right here. Number 5, please read Darwin.
He has won 4 Grammy Awards for his music, including Best Reggae Album.
Okay, so who do you think has won this Grammy Award?
For Marley.
Bob Marley, do they give Grammys at that time? I don't know how many years the Grammys have been held. Yeah, no? Okay, Nicolas says Siggy, Fernando says Siggy, and yes. Okay, in this case, it's Siggy. Letter is number 6. Who was reading number 6? Nayeli. Ready, Nayeli? Read number 6.
He invited his foot playing football, and he later became ill with cancer. He did 4 years later, again, 36.
Okay, so he died or a year later, and we already calculated that it was Bob Marley, the one that died very young, okay, at 32. Number 7, Aaron, briefly.
He was from a small village in Jamaica. His father was a captain in the British Army.
Okay. So who do you think is this one, people? Bob Marley or Stevie Marley?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley and yes. Okay. And we can know if we read the next one. That's the next one. Talks about the other person that was born in Jamaica. Okay, number 8. Andres, read please.
Okay. He was born in Kingston, Jamaica in 1968, and he was 13 years old when his father died. His father's last words to him were, "Money can't buy your life."
Okay. So who is it? Yes, it's Stevie. Right? Indeed. So his father died when he was 13 years old. And pay attention to this advice that he gives him. Okay? When he was um, his last word, money can't buy your life. Number 9, Maria Emilia. Read please.
His music was very influenced by social programs in his homeland, Jamaica.
Okay. So who do you think was this? Nicolas of Bob. What about the rest of the people? What do you think? He talks about social problems in his music. Yes, it was Bob Marley. And what about number 10? Please read Alan.
With his band, The Wailer, he made 11 albums. His most famous song included No Woman, No Cry, Three Little Birds, and I Shot the Sheriff.
Okay, I think the most famous, no woman, no cry. Okay, I don't know if you have heard that. Maybe people that don't like reggae too much. Have you heard no woman, no cry? Yeah. If you go to some places, some islands, Bob Marley, even not in Jamaica, in other places, I went to San Andres many years ago, and everywhere you see things about the colors of Jamaica, Bob Marley's like rastas and things like that. So it's very, very safe. Okay, people, it's uh, no woman, no cry. Yeah. So it's 7:24. We're going to take the break now, and we're going to come back. Let's remind you 7:25 because it is right now 7:35. Okay, 10 minutes, and we come back for the next part of the trip. Yeah. So relax. I have here my picture of relaxing today. Okay. Chilling time, 10 minutes, and we come back soon. Okay, time's up. Time's up. 10 minutes. Come back. Thank you, Ricardo. Let me see who else there. Okay, time. No more chilling time. And I have a nice video for you today. So get ready, get ready. Let me know you're there. Let's hope connection is perfect now. So we can watch the video. Okay, let me see who else is there. Okay, Jimmy, Dante, thank you, Paulina, and that's it. No more camera. Okay, turn on your camera so I know you're there and you're ready. Okay, so this is a little a comedy program that is called Jimmy Kimmel, and it's a lie detector. Okay, so let's see what happened when they put a little kid in a lie detector. Okay, and we're going to be completing some sentences and putting words in order. I hope you enjoy it. Just let me make sure that I have still have sound. Okay, are we ready? Ready, 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 ready. Okay, welcome, Ugo. There we go. Nice, thank you, Elizabeth. What about the rest of the people? Okay, good, good. Okay, now I can see it. Here we go. So let's watch the video, and there are some questions among this video, and I will ask it to you. Okay, so there we go.
Them. It's important to be honest with kids, but it's even more important that they are honest with us. And that is where Jimmy Kimmel, Lie Detective, goes to work. Hi there, how you doing? Nice to meet you. That's the Truth Fairy. Hi. Go ahead and have a seat right there.
Okay, so the man with this, the Truth Fairy, for a long time. What would be the correct way to complete that sentence, Ginger? The man has been.
Has been.
Has
Has
been.
been.
Yes, very good, Ginger. Okay.
How are you?
Good.
You having a fun day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Officer Jimmy. It's very nice to meet you. Have you ever met a police officer before?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a lie detector?
Okay, now let's put these words in order. Help me, Jocelyn. Put the words in order.
He has met a police officer before.
Yes, very good. And he has met a police officer.
Have you ever taken a lie detector test before? You have. Okay, good. Then you're going to be old.
Okay, now let's put this question in order. Fernanda.
Okay, have you taken?
Okay.
Or
Ever?
have you ever taken?
Okay, ever taken?
A lie detector test?
Okay, a lie detector test. Yes, very good. Have you ever taken a lie detector test?
Okay, good. Then you're going to be an old hand at this. So the Truth Fairy is going to go ahead and put these things on your fingers. He's going to hook you up. Now we're going to put this helmet on you. Have you ever worn a helmet before? Like Iron Man, right?
Okay, let's complete this question, please. Melina. Have you ever wore or worn? What do you think, Melina? Yeah, Melina here. Yes, you're Melina.
War.
War participle, right? War. Have you ever
Iron Man, right? Yeah. And I'm going to ask you some questions, and all you have to do is tell me the truth, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know what the truth is?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect then. What is your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. How old are you?
4.
Do you go to school?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like?
Okay, so now, Ricardo, in the beginning of the interview, Jimmy, the boy, his personal information. What should we put? Ask or ask? Have asked. What do you think?
Ask.
Ask. Okay, just ask. Correct.
Okay. Do you like school?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Ooh, what is her name?
Mia.
Mia. How old is Mia?
He's 4 too.
She's 4 too. Have you ever kissed Mia?
Yeah.
You have. Did you kiss her on the lips?
Okay, so let's complete this question. Gonzalo, what do you think? Have you ever kissed Mia or did you ever kiss Mia? What would be the best way to make this question?
Did you ever?
Did you ever? Have you ever? Did you ever? Okay. A third opinion. What do you think? Have you ever? Did you ever?
Have you ever?
Yeah.
Have you ever? Okay.
Have
When we use ever, we usually go with the present perfect. It says like one time in your life. I'm not asking for a specific time. So in that case, we use the present perfect. Have you ever?
Did you kiss her on the lips? Okay. Do you think you might marry Mia? You do. Is Mia a monkey?
He's a girl.
She's a girl. A human girl? Okay. Have you ever been to space? Okay, I'm going to ask that again.
Okay, let's put this one in order. Damaris.
Have you never?
Have you?
Have you ever to be in space?
Have you ever been
to space?
to space? Okay. Have you ever been to space?
Okay, I'm going to ask that again. Have you ever been into space?
Yeah.
Okay, the machine is saying no. When did you go to space?
5 days.
For 5 days? And where did you go? To the moon?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And did you have fun on the moon?
Yeah.
What kind of things did you do on the moon?
Okay. Now we have another question. This time, Alexander, help me with this one. How would you ask this? Did you have? Did you have? Have you had? What would be the best way?
Did you have fun on the moon?
Did you have fun on the moon? Yes, right?
On the moon.
Simple past.
Play there.
Oh, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Will you go to the moon again soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any pets at home?
Yeah, I do.
What do you have?
A sheep and a hippo.
You have a sheep and a hippo?
Okay. So, let me hear from Marianne. Marianne, complete this sentence. The boy.
The boy has lied 2 times.
Has lied 2 times.
Something went crazy here. Is this a real hippo?
Yeah.
Is this a stuffed hippo?
No, it's pretend.
It's a pretend hippo. Okay. Do you ever pick your nose?
No. Yes, I did.
You did, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay, so let's put these words in order. Kevin. Okay, we'll start with da.
Um, boy has a ver, sí, the boy has lied about um his his pick nose.
Picking his
Big
nose.
nose.
Pick his nose is to put the
Pick his nose.
finger on your nose. Okay, that's what you call pick your nose. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then do you ever eat it?
No. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did? Okay, good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate your time. The Truth Fairy is going to unhook you now and take the helmet off you. We'll see you on the moon, okay?
Yeah.
I really like this video. Okay, what we're going to talk about now is this, okay? The difference between using the simple past and using the present perfect. Yesterday, we worked with the present perfect with for and since. You remember that, right? Today, we're going to look at the difference when I have to use a simple past and when I have to use the present perfect. Just a quick reminder, when we talk about the simple past, we're talking about the verb with ed if it is a regular verb. If it is an irregular verb, we're talking about the first column, okay? For example, if I have eat, the simple past is ate. If I have drive, the simple past is drove. Yeah? So we're talking about the first column in this list of verbs that we usually do to learn, use to learn. What else? If we want to make negative a sentence in simple past, we're going to use the auxiliary didn't, yeah, for negative. And then the verb is not going to change. Okay, so it will be didn't, not, plus the verb with no change. Okay, infinitive, base verb. Yeah, if it is negative. If it is a question in the simple present, we're going to use the auxiliary did, plus the subject, plus the verb, again, in its base. So, for example, oh my God. The question in a question in simple past was the ones that we practiced at the beginning today. Did you have a pet? Did you have a bike? Did you know somebody from another country? Okay, those are questions in simple past. Now, let's remember about the present perfect we saw yesterday. The present perfect will be affirmative, have or has, and the verb in past participle. That means the third column of the list of verbs. For example, if I have the verb eat, simple past ate, past participle, eaten. Yeah, that's the one that we're going to use in the present perfect. If it is a question negative, we use haven't. Okay, we saw this yesterday, so you still remember. Or hasn't. Okay, and if it is a question, have or has. Okay, plus the subject, plus the verb. Same here, plus the verb in past participle. Yeah, so this is the structure. Now, what's the difference in use? First of all, talking about time, we use the simple past when we want to express an activity that is finished. Okay? Finish activity. For example, I lived in Japan in 1993. Okay? That's finished. I don't live there anymore. Yeah? Or He was a doctor. It's in the past. Maybe that person is dead or something like that. Not a doctor anymore. It's a finished activity. I opened the door. Oh no, an hour ago. I opened the door, I closed it, finished activity. I use the simple past. But I use the present perfect if it's an activity that is not finished. It started in the past, it continues until now. For example, I've worked as a teacher since 2011. It started in that year. That person is still a teacher, not finished. So simple past, finished activity, present perfect, unfinished activity. The other difference, simple past, you have a definite time. You know when something happened. I played soccer yesterday. I know the time. But in the present perfect, I don't need to say the time. It's not relevant. I just want to say that I had the experience. So I could say, I have played soccer. When? I'm not telling you. So simple past, definite time, present perfect, indefinite. You see? Definite time, indefinite. I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007. I have seen the Eiffel Tower. I know when, here, I don't know when. We also use the past simple for a series of finished actions, like he read the book and then he watched the movie. Finish, finish. And in the case of the present perfect, we can use it to say that we have seen something many times, we have done something many times, or we have had the experience of something. For example, she has already watched this movie 3 times. So the main difference is here. Finished, not finished. I know when it happened, I don't know when it happened. Yeah, that's the main difference between the past simple and the present perfect. Is it clear? Questions? It's okay. You need me to repeat. Let me know. Clear or not clear? Okay, let me see some faces. Is it clear the difference? Yes. Fernando says yes. What about Darwin? Clear. Elizabeth. Gonzalo, is it clear? Mayeli, is clear the difference? Hugo, Jimmy? Yeah. Okay. So then we are ready to make some differences in sentences. So here I have an exercise. Erase. Okay. So I have two exercises. In the first one, we're just going to pick the correct tense. Okay? If we need to put that in simple past or in present perfect. So let me have some people working today. Number one will be for Wendy. Think about it. I will ask you in a minute. Elizabeth, number two. Number three, Corina. Number four, Mayeli. Number five, Darwin. Number six, Jimmy. Number seven, Dante. Number eight, Ingrid. Okay? I give you a few seconds to think, and then we're going to go together and try to figure out the answer. Let me read the example first. It says, she is, this actually is present, or she has been single since last summer. Remember, we use for and since usually with the present perfect. Ever and never, usually present perfect. Already, just, yes, present perfect. Okay? Most of the time, just can be used in other senses too. But here we have a hint, okay, that would let us see that we need the present perfect. So the correct sentence is this. She's been late, been single, I'm sorry, since last summer. Yeah. Now, let's try with number one, and number one belongs to Wendy. Wendy, What would you put here in sentence number one? He left, or he has left school 2 years ago. What do you think? I'm talking about a definite time. I know when this happened, or I'm not sure. I don't know. Indefinite. Wendy, what do you think? You see, you have Wendy here. Yes, there you are, Wendy. Wendy, are you ready? Okay, if Wendy is not ready and you receive a number, put your hand up and tell me that you're ready. Okay, and we go in any order. It doesn't matter. If you're ready, put your hands up and tell me your answer. Nobody ready yet? Okay, Corina, go ahead. Which is your number, Corina?
My number is 3. She's lived in Florida since 2010.
Okay, she's lived in Florida since 2010. Yes, very good. And here we have the hint. Okay, Elizabeth.
I lived in Cardiff for 2 years, but then I moved to Swansea.
Okay, very good. I lived. Jimmy.
Number 6. The city has changed a lot since I was a child.
Yes, very good. Okay, the city has changed. Darwin.
Uh, he worked he I worked I he or I work I work
Okay.
therefore
I work. I work or I have worked.
I have worked
There for 20
there
years.
for
Yes,
20 years.
yes, very good. Okay, I've worked there for 20 years. Mayerly. Thank you, Darwin.
4. My sister had her baby yesterday.
Had, exactly. Because I know exactly when it happened, right? Yesterday. Definitely. Good, good,
Yes.
Mayerly. Now I'm missing number 7, number 8, and number 1. Number 7 was Dante. Dante, are you ready?
They are divorced now. They were married for 10 years
They were
because
married.
it's finished.
Yeah, it's finished. Yes, very good. They were married for 10 years. They're divorced now. In that case, it's done. Good. Now, number 8. That is for Ingrid. Ingrid, are you
Ingrid.
ready? Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, you have 2 parts.
I met Sandra when I was at university.
Okay, I met Sandra when I was at the university.
At
Yes,
university.
finished, finished. I met her and I was at the university. So we are missing number 1. Wendy, are you ready? Wendy, Wendy 1, Wendy 2, Wendy 3. There's no Wendy. Somebody help me. Number 1, what do you think?
He left.
He left, exactly. He left school 2 years ago. We're talking about something that is finished and something that I know when it happens. Okay, very good. Make a capture with your eyes of this because you're going to do it later in your class. Let's go to the next exercise. I'll capture it for you. Let's go to the next exercise. And in this next exercise, we're going to write the whole sentence, right? Completely. In this case, we have 1, 2, 3 conversations, 3 dialogues, and we're going to try to complete them. So in the first dialogue, I would like Nicolas help me with the first dialogue. Then Hugo help me with the second dialogue. And Emilia help me with the third dialogue. Okay? Think about it. And same thing. You're going to decide if you put present perfect or you put in simple past. So the first one says, where does Rob live now? In Madrid. How long? Rob lived there for 2 months, then moved, okay? So take your time, and everybody also take time to think and decide what will be the best way to complete this. Okay, you tell me when you're ready. Number 1 belongs to Nicolas. Number 2 belongs
I'm ready.
to Hugo. You're ready. Okay, perfect. And number 3 was Emilia. Okay, what do you think, Nicolas? Tell me.
How long has he lived there?
Okay.
For 3 months. He moved there in September.
In this case, we have our famous question of how long. So we are asking for the starting date or for the period of time. And then we have move is an action that is finished. Okay, you move, simple past. Okay, Hugo and Emilia, you tell me when you're ready.
The second one.
Okay, Hugo, go ahead.
When
Mhm.
I don't know how to say the first one because I died.
Okay, die. If the person is dead, it's a finished activity.
Sorry?
If we're talking about death, okay?
Yeah.
Person is done. Is a finished activity?
Yeah.
Finished. Okay, so we're going to use the simple past. Let's make a question in simple past. We need the auxiliary did. Yeah? So we have did, the subject, and the verb. How will you put it?
When did Picasso die?
Exactly. Okay? So when did Picasso die? We don't put the because we have the auxiliary. So the verb remains as it is. Okay? In 1977, in Paris, I think. Now, how long?
How long have no, sorry, had he lived in France?
But we are also talking about something that is finishing this.
Did he live?
So, exactly, it's finished. Finished, it's still finished. So, how long? Put it in simple past. Make the question in simple past. Because we're still, okay, let me explain. Wait, Wendy, it's Hugo's turn. Let me explain. Picasso is dead, so he lived in France for a period of time that is finished. We use how long and the present perfect for something that is not finished. It started, it continues. Yeah. So in this case, he's dead, so he's not living in France anymore. Let's make it in simple past. How long?
How long did he live in France?
Exactly. Right? How long did he live in France? I'm sorry. Live. Yeah. For a long time, he and we're still talking
He
about
lived in Spain when he was 25.
okay, but in this case will be left.
I'm sorry.
He left it. Yeah, this whole thing is simple past because all these actions are finished and you know when. 1997, when he was 25. Okay, so we know when and they're finished. That's the reason. So, Emilia, what about your dialogue? My brother and his wife get on very well. How long?
How long?
Mhm.
How long have they been married?
Yes, very good.
They
How
have
long? Give me a second. Have they been married? I think married is already right. How long have they been married? They
have been married since 20, 20.
okay. So they. Let me.
Have been married.
Yeah, I want to put the contraction, but I can't find it now. Okay. They've, right there. They've been married. Okay. We already have
They
married. Mhm. They,
meet at university.
okay, but in this case will be met. Okay, that's something that is finished. They met at the university, they've been married since this time, and the question is correct. And the last one, really?
This is, I don't understand why. I think
Okay.
he did that in Paris.
Okay, but the verb be. And
Ah.
here, this, I'm sorry, it looks like he, but it's be. Okay, the verb be. So make a question in simple past with the verb be.
How long has he?
This
How
really?
long has he?
No, how long? No, how long? Just the question. I help you, Emilia. Was. Okay. Be in past. Was. Was that in Paris? Making a yes or no question. Was that in Paris? Yes or no. That's it. Yeah. So, is it clear? Remember, simple past, finished actions. I know when that happens. Present perfect, unfinished actions, or indefinite time. That's how we can make the difference. So let me put this in WhatsApp so you can have the answers that we have done together. And then we're going to take some time to go and complete your exercise. So here you go. There's the first exercise. And let me take a capture of the other. Okay, there you go. So take some time, maybe 5, 6 minutes to go to Moodle and complete it. Where do you find it? Let me show you. Okay, so unit 9C. Okay, unit 9C. Your reading vocabulary. Oh, we haven't done the reading part. So have your reading answers and the 2 grammars. So let's take, for all of these, let's take 15 minutes, okay? Work on these exercises. The reading, that you have to put both Marley or Siggy, remember we did that, and the 2 exercises of grammar, okay? Work on that. I'll give you 15 minutes. Right now it's like 8:10. We do this until 8:25. Okay, but let's not take more than that. If I see that you're finished before that, I would tell you to continue. Okay, so work on those 3 exercises. Reading, 1, and grammar, these 2 exercises. Okay, take the time to do that. If you have questions, let me know. Okay, wait. Number 2 is I lived. We didn't put that. You put I lived. Check that the one that you put there is I have lived. Let me check. Give me a second. Okay, yes. I live. Number 2, people, it's simple past. Okay? We put it incorrectly. Number 2. I didn't realize that at the moment. Okay, I live. If you made a mistake, don't worry. I will just put it correct. But for people that haven't,
In which sentences that the cycle circle the
the
correct
one
one?
that says number 2, I lived in Cardiff for 2 years. Okay, but then I moved to Swansea because it's a finished activity. I live there and then I move. I didn't pay attention to the second part of the sentence. Yeah, so that one, number 2, is I live. Yeah, because later you have, but then I move. That means that you're not living in Cardiff anymore. So we cannot use the present perfect. Okay, I'm sorry for that mistake, but please correct that. It's in Grammar Bank 1A, number 2. If you already did it, like I think Damaris sent me that, don't worry, I will give it valid to you. Right? Because my bad. Say them when it's done. We have 5 minutes. We continue. I'm already correcting um, the mistake on number 1A. Okay? If you said what we put in class and was wrong, I already correct. And you can see that. I think almost everybody finished. 2 minutes we continue. We're going to do a listening exercise. Okay? And this one is about the Iglesias father. Okay, 2 minutes. Well, 1 minute now. Okay, everybody here? Ready? Finish? So let's continue. Okay, and this time we have Julio Iglesias and Enrique Iglesias. And we're actually going to listen to the story of Enrique Iglesias. And here you have 7, how can I say this? 7 phrases or words that are related to Enrique Iglesias. So everybody here, let me see you. Okay. Maria, are you tired? Yes, yeah. Okay, we're almost done for today. Actually, I have also my shoulders are stiff today. Okay, but let's work with this. Is the story of Enrique Iglesias. Okay, remember, have your cameras on. I have lots of people with cameras off. I really don't know if you are here or not. So remember to turn on your. So we have these two people here, two singers. Julio is the father, Enrique is the son. What are we going to do? What we're going to do is to listen and then take some notes about this person. So here we have number 1, Madrid, 1975. Number 2, Miami. Number 3, Enrique Martinez. Number 4, Enrique Iglesias, 1995. Number 5, Escape, 2001. 6, Anna Kournikova. And 7, 100 million. So these phrases or words, they refer to things that you're going to listen in the recording. The activity later will be to take notes about what you hear. But first, we're going to listen together and you just tell me what you heard. Okay? Very general ideas, and here we have some hints. Okay, hint is pista. So we have some hints about what you're going to listen. So let's listen about his story. Okay, Enrique Iglesias. Let's hear it.
4.29.
Good evening and welcome to Top Sounds, our weekly music program. And tonight, the focus is on the Latin music star Enrique Iglesias. As I'm sure you all know, Enrique Iglesias is the son of the Spanish singer Julio Iglesias, who is one of the most successful singing artists of all time. Enrique was born in Madrid, Spain, in 1975. His mother is Isabel Preisler, a journalist and TV host from the Philippines. When he was 3 years old, his parents got divorced, and later he moved to Miami to live with his father. He started studying business at Miami University, but he left after a year because he wanted to become a musician. He didn't want his father to know about his music career, and he didn't want to use his famous surname to be successful. So, when he sent some of his songs to several record companies, he used the name Enrique Martinez, and he eventually got a contract with a Mexican record company. He made his first album, called Enrique Iglesias, in 1995, which won him a Grammy. He then made 2 more albums, and he had many hits in the Latin music charts. At first, Enrique sang mainly in Spanish, but later he began to sing more and more in English too. His 4th album, Escape, in 2001, was his biggest commercial success and included the singles Escape and Hero, sung in English, which became hits all over the world and made Enrique an international star. Since then, he has made 5 other albums and has also had a few acting parts in films and TV programs. Also in 2001, he began dating the Russian tennis player Anna Kournikova, but they kept their relationship very private. Today, Enrique Iglesias is recognized as one of the most popular artists in Latin America. He has sold 100 million albums, which makes him one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Okay. What are we going to do? For example, it says Madrid 1975. I'm going to make a sentence that is related to that according to what I hear. For example, In this case, he was born in Madrid in 1975. Then I have the word Miami. What did they say about Miami? They just said that when his parents got divorced, he moved to Miami to live with his father. Or we can say that in Miami, he studied business. So you're going to take notes using these words, okay? And we're going to take make 7 different sentences talking about it. We're going to listen one more time together, and then we're going to try to take the notes uh, by yourself, okay? Is it clear? Let's do it again, yeah? We're going to listen one more time, and you have to pay attention to it. I'm going to ask some people so you can pay a special attention to one of these things. I think that would be a little bit easier. Nayeli, pay attention to number 1. Okay, what happened in Madrid in 1975? Aaron, number 2, something related to Miami. Andres, number 3, what is Enrique Martinez? Okay, what they mentioned about Enrique Martinez. Number 4, Alan, Enrique Iglesias, 1995, what happened? Number 5, Ginger, Escape 2001, what is that? Number 6, Jocelyn, Anna Kurnikova. And number 7 will be Fernanda, 100 million. So these phrases relate to something that you're going to listen in the recording in the second part, okay? Pay attention to that. And the people that I picked, you're going to tell me a sentence, okay, about this information. Clear? Yes, yes, no, no. Let's listen one more time. Okay. And wait.
4.29.
Good evening and welcome to Top Sounds, our weekly music program. And tonight, the focus is on the Latin music star Enrique Iglesias. As I'm sure you all know, Enrique Iglesias is the son of the Spanish singer Julio Iglesias, who is one of the most successful singing artists of all time. Enrique was born in Madrid, Spain, in 1975.
And I'm going to stop there. Number 1, Nayeli, what can we say with Madrid 1975? What did you listen to? What is Madrid 1975? Ready, Nayeli? No. Nayeli, 1, 2. Okay, if you know the answer, put it in the chat box. Anybody. What can we say with Madrid 1975? Okay? Madrid 1975. Nayeli, let me know if you're there. Okay.
Yes,
What
me.
is, So what can we say about Madrid 1975? What happened in that date and that place? Okay, there's people in the chat helping you. Okay, you can take that. Okay. Well, you cannot see it. You can send it to everybody. Okay, Ricardo. Okay.
Maybe you can repeat the audio. It's
Yes.
too.
Too fast?
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I have people already put it, but I will repeat it again. Let me see if I can slow it down. Give me a second. I think I can slow it. Okay, we're going to listen to it at a slower speed. Let me put it again.
4.29.
Good evening and welcome to Top Sounds, our weekly music program. And tonight the focus is on the Latin music star Enrique Iglesias. As I'm sure you all know, Enrique Iglesias is the son of the Spanish singer Julio Iglesias, who is one of the most successful singing artists of all time. Enrique was born in Madrid, Spain, in 1975. His mother is...
Okay, so let me stop there. So Nayeli, you know the answer now? What happened in Madrid in 19...
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So tell me.
He born. ¿Me escucha?
Yes.
He born in Madrid in 1975.
Exactly. So we can say he was born in Madrid in 1975. Okay, that would be the first one. And thank you for the people that helped in the chat. Okay? Now, the second sentence is with the word Miami, and that belongs to Alan. So Alan, pay attention to this second part. So here we go. Miami is the hint.
Isabel Preisler, a journalist and TV host from the Philippines. When he was 3 years old, his parents got divorced, and later he moved to Miami to live with his father. He started studying business at Miami University, but he left after a year because he wanted to become a musician.
Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Alan, what sentence can we make about Enrique Iglesias with the word Miami? What can we say about Enrique Iglesias and Miami?
Uh, yes, he moved to Miami to live with his father.
Yes, very good. Oops, sorry. I can go back. Yeah, he moved to Miami to live with his father. Okay, very good. So he moved to Miami to live with his father. Okay, very good. Let's go to number 3. And in number 3, our hint is Enrique Martinez. Okay, so what can we say about Enrique Martinez? And that number 3, remember, pay a lot of attention. Ginger, okay? Pay a little attention to this, I think, no? Oh, wait, no, number 3, now left. Okay, whoever was number 3, I think it's Andres or Ginger. So let's listen. Okay. Okay, continue. What about Enrique Martinez?
He didn't want his father to know about his music career, and he didn't want to use his famous surname to be successful. So, when he sent some of his songs to several record companies, he used the name Enrique Martinez, and he eventually got a contract with a Mexican record company.
Okay, so what can we say about Enrique Martinez? And I think that belongs to Andres. Andres, are you ready? What can we say about Enrique Martinez? Ready, Andres? Or maybe not sure? Let me know. What can we say about Enrique Martinez? Any idea? Somebody can help in the chat box. So we can say that Enrique Martinez What? See? Somebody? No? Yeah, we continue. What's the name he used for what? Enrique Martinez was the name he used. Nobody? No idea?
He didn't want to use the famous surname, so he decided to use the Enrique Martinez.
Exactly. So he used Enrique Martinez to send his first song, right? He used Enrique Martinez was the name he used to send his first song because he didn't want people to recognize him as the son of Enrique Iglesias, right? I'm sorry, Julio Iglesias. Yeah? Now, number 3, the keyword is, sorry, number 4, the keyword is Enrique Iglesias, and we have 1995. Okay, so we're going to make a sentence with Enrique Iglesias and the year 1995. Now, let's listen. And that one was the one that belonged to Alan. So I'm going to give that one to Aaron. Aaron, get ready with this one, right? Enrique Iglesias, 1995. So pay attention to that. Here we go.
He made his first album, called Enrique Iglesias, in 1995, which won him a Grammy. He then made 2
Okay, so Aaron, what was Enrique Iglesias, 1995? What can we say with that? Enrique Iglesias, 1995. What was that?
I won a Grammy.
Exactly. So Enrique Iglesias, actually we should put it like this because it's the name of the album. Okay? Enrique Iglesias is the name of his first album. Okay, and he won a Grammy. Okay, on his first album. Can you say like that? Or is the album he won a Grammy with in 1990? Okay, yes. Now, the next one is Escape. Number 5 is Escape, and that belongs to Ginger. So Ginger, be ready to make a sentence with Escape.
more albums, and he had many hits in the Latin music charts. At first, Enrique sang mainly in Spanish, but later he began to sing more and more in English too. His fourth album, Escape, in 2001, was his biggest commercial success and included the singles Escape and Hero, sung in English, which became hits all over the world.
Okay, I'm going to stop there. So, Ginger, what about Kate?
His fourth album Escape was the biggest commercial success in
Excellent.
2001.
Yes, very good, Ginger. Exactly that. Okay, so his fourth album that is called Escape was his biggest commercial success. And that happened in 2001. Yeah, excellent, very good. Now, number 6, it's about Anna Kournikova. And number 6 belongs to Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, let's listen to this part and later you tell me a sentence with Anna Kournikova.
And made Enrique an international star. Since then, he has made 5 other albums and has also had a few acting parts in films and TV programs. Also in 2001, he began dating the Russian tennis player Anna Kournikova, but they kept their relationship very private.
Okay, so Jocelyn, what can we write about Anna Kournikova?
Yes, in 2001, he started dating Anna Kournikova, and she's a tennis player.
So dating Anna Kournikova, let me see how I write it. Okay, a tennis player, yes. And the last thing will be 100 million. And that question belongs to Fernanda. Okay, 100 million.
Today, Enrique Iglesias is recognized as one of the most popular artists in Latin America. He has sold 100 million albums, which makes him one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Okay, so Fernanda, what can we say with 100 million?
He sold 100 million albums, which makes him the most popular artist.
Okay, so far we can say that he has sold, because it's not finished, 100 million albums. Okay, and that makes him a popular artist. Okay, please. I have one more activity, but we're not going to do it today. I think everybody's a little bit tired. So let's take the time to go to Moodle, complete this activity. I'm going to leave this on the screen so you can see it. Go to Moodle, go to the listening activity, complete this. We have 10 minutes, more than enough, and that will be it for today. Also check that you have all the Moodle activities that we did today in this unit. Don't do pronunciation. If you do pronunciation, you're going to get it wrong, because this time is not so easy. You have to do it with me. Okay, I already erased Ginger and erased Jocelyn's activity in pronunciation. Okay, we're going to do that tomorrow. Yeah, so don't do pronunciation. Do this in Moodle, and that's it for today. Okay, we have done a lot of work today, so finish with this. For tomorrow, I would like you to come thinking about a person that you know, that you can make like a little biography, talking about the past and the present of that person. It could be a family member, a grandparent, okay, somebody that have lived for some years, okay, and have a story to tell. So come thinking about that.
The activity is listen and make notes.
Exactly. Yeah. So the notes are the ones that you have in the spring, the ones that we did today. Okay. You finish that. I can see that you're done, and you may leave the room.
Miss,
Yes.
the activity, the platform 4C, listen and make notes.
Yes. Yes, Nayeli. First, please.
Thank
Okay, I have Jimmy finished. Okay, Jimmy, so if you want, you may go. Just make sure that you come tomorrow thinking about one person you can write a biography about. Okay, that's it for you. Also, Nicolas done, Gonzalo done. And make sure that you have all of today's activities, and then you may go. Also, Alexandria, Adrian, Ginger, finished. Jocelyn, finished. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, you may go.
Miss, can
Yes,
you give me another opportunity in exercise 1D?
1D. Okay, okay. Let me check. Second, 1D. Okay. But 1D, you don't need to do it. Pronunciation, that's 1D. Ginger, let me know.
Yes.
Okay, I already erased your attempt. Don't do pronunciation. We haven't done it together. We're going to do it together. Don't do that. Yeah? I already erased. Unless you did it again. Yeah. Let me see. Oh no, it was Alexander who did it again. You're doing it now. Alexander,
Teacher,
don't do pronunciation yet. Okay, we're going to do it together. You need to listen to the word. Yes, Marianne, tell me.
and second opportunity, 1A.
1A. Okay, Marianne, let me check.
Thank you.
You're welcome. A ginger, so don't do a ginger. Don't do that. I already read.
Miss,
Yes.
if we finish, can we disconnect?
Yes, I already said that, Jimmy. Goodbye. Have a good
Okay,
day.
thanks.
So let me see, Marianne.
Goodbye, miss. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Miss.
Marianne, are you sure it's that exercise?
Yes.
Can you repeat which one? Because the one that I'm looking at, you have a 10. Yeah? It's 1A, you have a 10. 1A.
Really?
Yeah, vocabulary.
Uh-huh.
Let me see again, but what I saw is that you have a 10. It's the one of the stressed syllables.
Okay.
That's one A. Yes, Marian, you have one.
Thank you, teacher. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Remember, I'm thinking about a person you can write about. Okay, let's
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Nayeli.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Bye, Miss.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, you'll rest if you're finished.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Kevin. Have a good night.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye, Fernanda.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Mariana. Have a good day.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you waiting for Ingrid and Elizabeth. Okay, we
Thank
still
you.
have 4 minutes, so relax. Bye-bye, Darwin. See you tomorrow.
Miss, la actividad 1D no la
Bye, bye,
puede hacer.
Gonzalo. Just finish. Just waiting. Ingrid and Elizabeth. Andres, have you done the exercise? Yes. Okay, you're done. So goodbye, Andres. You may go. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Ingrid, you're finished. Bye-bye, Ingrid. Have a good night. Bye, Ingrid. Good night. Alexander, I'm going to erase the attempt because we don't have to do that yet. Okay, we're going to do that tomorrow. You need an audio that I'm going to put tomorrow so you can do that correctly. Okay, if you don't do it now. Don't do it now. I'm just going to erase it. Yes. Let me